So boosting your morale, keeping your mental status good out here over the road, there's a lot of ways to do it, and some of them you won't really like, because I think the number one thing to do is not sleep too much. That's the problem with our sleep patterns, is that they're all up and down. One time you're sleeping days, one time you're sleeping nights. You know, you can't get the proper sleep you need, and having your body off of a routine, it just messes with your psyche. So you gotta be mentally tough when you're out here, you know, and getting enough sleep and not sleeping too much is kind of hard to do, because you don't know when your next sleep is going to be. Whenever I say that, you got a 10-hour break, yes, but don't spend all 10 hours sleeping. Go ahead, go get your shower. Being clean, having your body clean, not smelling bad is one way to pick yourself up. After a good hot shower, like, get yourself nice and cleansed up, shave, whatever you need to do. That right there is going to pick up your mental health just by being clean. And right along with that is, there is nothing like cleaning your truck. Now you may be like, I'll get to it tomorrow. You got a 10-hour break. If you got a 14-hour break, that's even better. You're parked at a truck stop or something like that, you know you're going to go shower. So it's time to scrub up this truck. I just cleaned mine today, and, you know, I do a lot of training, so I'm not living in this truck. This truck was not acceptable to live in. And, you know, it wasn't to the point where, like, it was just trashed, but it was getting dusty in here, and it's hard to keep my truck clean because I'm out here on the training pad a lot. All my windows are down, back in talking to my students through the window. Like, it is hard to keep my truck as clean as I want it. But I took my time out today. You know, I only have one student, and I finished working with him for the day, so I was like, it's time to get this truck clean. So just me cleaning up the inside of this truck and making it presentable again, you know, it just made me feel even better about being at work. Because I've been coming in like, kind of, you know, it's a truck. Now I cleaned it back up, and now I'm like, yeah, this is my truck. It's clean in here. You know, I just picked up my mental status, and I didn't even realize that I was feeling like that. Like, it did bother me, seeing the dust on the dash. It did bother me. But on the same note, I was like, you know what? I work about 10 hours a day. You know, I'm out here working the entire day, and then I want to go spend as much time as I can with my family. So I kind of put it off for a while, and I just kept on putting it off. And today I actually, boom, cleaned it, and it brought my mental status up. Like, I feel a lot better. Like, I'm all like, man, my truck is presentable now. It feels a lot cleaner. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't like I had trash all over this truck or nothing like that. And it's not like it did not smell bad. It was dusty from the dust blowing. Dust starts building up in here. Next thing you know, you have, like, you can run your finger in it and see that there's a dust line. Now, you know, that right there was bothering me for a while, and I was like, man, I gotta take some time out and clean this truck up. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna go over there to the detail shop, because I know that they have some vacuums over there, and I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna vacuum the inside of my truck. So I went over there, I started vacuuming it, got it looking good. I said, all right, it's time. I'm mopping the floors now. It's starting to look good in here. So I started mopping the floors. I was all like, man, that's looking good. So I just continued on. I was like, man, let me get the Armor All wipes out, wipe my dash, clean my seats off. You know, some people put some of that Palm All and different stuff in their hair, and they get grease on the headrest up here, and it starts looking greasy. Like, whenever I get a guy like that, I have to wipe it down over and over and over. And, you know, it's to keep the hair good. You know, they have hair, I don't. So I don't know what it's like to put that Palm All in there. But you know, I like to keep it clean. I like to clean it all off and make it look good. So, you know, that seat is looking good. It looks brand new again, doesn't it? But just doing different stuff like this will up your mental status and make you feel better out here in the career. And think about any place that you work is whenever it's full of clutter and it's a mess and it's unorganized, how do you feel? You kind of feel disoriented. Your cheese thrown off or whatever, you know, your center of balance is messed up. Just take that extra time, guys. Get out there, clean those trucks up, especially if you're a trainer. Like, if you're a trainer, my truck was getting to the point where I was all like, you know what? You know, I don't want a student getting on my truck and seeing the inside of it and being like, oh my gosh, it is dusty in here. And you know, everybody has an excuse. And like, my excuse is, well, I don't live in here. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop doing that and say, you know what? Whenever it starts getting dusty in here, that is unacceptable. It needs to be clean in here. Because guess what? At the end of the day, I'm working in here. And at the start of the day, this is the first place that students see. You're representing the company by the truck you keep. Now, like I said, I don't keep a trash can in here, so I never have trash in here. If anything, I leave it in the cup holder, like an empty drink, and then as soon as we stop around a trash can, I carry it to the trash can. I believe not keeping a trash can in your truck will make your truck not smell bad. So I don't have a trash can in the truck. I think that people with trash cans in their truck, they let it fill up over time. The smell of uneaten food or drinks in there or all kinds of nasty stuff mixing around will make somebody's truck smell bad. And you know, even the cleanest trucks out there, you could have a spotless truck, but if you have a trash can in there that has some stuff in it that's smelling bad, it's gonna start being nasty in there. So get y'all's mental status up. I'm just wanting to throw that out there. I cleaned my truck and I wanted to share like how good it made me feel. Keep those trucks clean, guys. If y'all are trainers, especially TNT, stuff like that, we don't want our students to get the bad reputation of Prime. We want them to show them how clean we are and how nice our trucks are. Like, comment, and subscribe. We're getting close to 3K subscribers. So if you love this content that I've put out on this channel, then make sure you click the next video right there. Also, if you want to check out some playlists I have right there. Don't forget, Thursday night lives, 7 p.m. Central Time. You can come ask your own questions and answers and get all the information you want. And if you want to subscribe to this channel, then go ahead and click that face right there.